Alrighty, man. At this point, I think everyone knows that Jayden Daniels is having a pretty good rookie season, and he just topped it off once again, going against the Philadelphia Eagles and finding a way to come back and beat them. I mean, if you watched this game, you saw that the Commanders weren't doing much towards the beginning, and it didn't look like they had any hope at all, but Jayden Daniels found a way to play really good football and bring the Commanders back in this game and ultimately lead them on a game-winning drive, which is exactly what you want to see out of your young quarterback. I know he wasn't perfect, but every quarterback is going to make mistakes here and there, especially against a defense of this caliber. So to see him fight back from that adversity was super promising, and that's why I'm so high on him going forward. So what I want to do in this video is go into the film, break it down, and show you how he's able to have so much success. But before we go any further, I've got to tell you about the sponsor of this video, MyBookie, as you can see on the screen. MyBookie is a sports book that you can use to literally bet on anything, and as you can see right here, I've actually made quite a bit of money myself using them. I've made a couple $1,000s in the past couple of weeks, and they have paid me out smoothly and quickly every single time. So not only are they reliable, but they're also giving one of the best deals that I've seen in a very long time with their 12 days of Christmas promo. They have something called Risk-Free Thursdays where you can put in risk-free bets. They have Super Boost on your bets, and they're giving away even more free bets. And on top of that, they're also giving away hundreds of thousands in cash prizes in their casino, which is something I wouldn't want to miss out on. But the only way you can get all of these things is by going to MyBookie and signing up with my code TAPEANALYSIS, and that'll not only allow you to get into this 12 days of Christmas promo, but they'll also give you a little bit extra on top of what your first deposit is. So go sign up with MyBookie right now and use my code TAPEANALYSIS and get all of the crazy free rewards that they're giving out, because I promise you don't want to miss out. Alright, so now that we've got that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into the first play here from the Washington Commanders, and all we're going to see them run is a little play fake to Brian Robinson. We're going to have a little flat, and then we're going to have Jamison Crowder coming up, acting like he's blocking, and then Terry's going to do the same thing. They're acting like they're setting up a little flat screen out here. Jayden Daniels is going to look out to it, and then Jamison Crowder is just going to release off this fake block behind everybody, and Jayden Daniels is going to try to hit him in the end zone for a touchdown. So go ahead and watch what ends up happening here. So they're going to snap the football. Jayden Daniels gets his eyes out there. You can see these guys are looking at Jayden Daniels. They see that he is looking down at this flat, and when they see that, they all kind of start to flat foot and trigger downward, especially when these guys stutter at him like they're blocking. So they flat foot, Jayden sees it, Jamison Crowder releases, full speed, and by this time, there's no way CJ is going to be able to react, flip his hips, and run whenever he has somebody running full speed the opposite way. And because of that, Jayden trusts it, throws it, puts it right on him for a big-time touchdown. Outstanding job, great play call, great execution. So watch Jayden's eyes right here, get out to the flat, get those guys triggering downward. Right when they trigger, get your eyes on Jamison, rip. Right on the money, touchdown. Next play here, and once again, love what Jayden Daniels does. They're trying to get a big chunk play here because all they're going to run is two deep curl routes. Deep curl from Terry as well, with a flat underneath it after Brian Robinson gives a fake. So he's going to give this fake right here, and then he's going to run underneath these curls. The idea of this is give this fake, get these guys to come down, and then get out in the flat so you can pull these flat defenders out so you can open up these windows to throw into. And the way Jayden reads this is really simple. 1 to the first curl, 2 to this curl, and then 3 to the flat. And you're going to see him go through each read until he finds the open guy. So watch him here, snap the football, get the play fake, hold these linebackers for just a second, and then get out in the flat and go expand an opening for these curls to get open. So see the running back get out in the flat. What's that do? As Jayden goes through his progressions, he sees this is obviously not open. But what he does see is that Terry is coming back to the ball. He has space. Just put it out in front of him and let your guy make a play. It's exactly what Jayden does. Rips it, and it's a pretty big chunk once again. So watch Jayden right here. Watch his eyes. Get the motion over there to Terry. 1 to the first curl, not there. 2 to the second curl, it's there. Ball. Right on the money. First down. Let's go. Next play here, and I absolutely love this from Jayden Daniels once again. One of the things that he does best is throwing the deep ball, and you're going to see him do it once again right here and put it on the absolute money. So all the Commanders are running is they have a go from the outside receiver, they have a deep out underneath it, and then they have an in route coming behind everything from this tight end, and Jayden literally just reads this 1 to this go if he likes the matchup, or if there's 1 high safety and he wants to give his guy a chance. If he doesn't, then he has 2 here to 3 here. Pretty simple. But what you're going to see happen is when Jayden snaps his football, the Eagles roll down into a cover 1 man look. So So this guy spins to the middle. You got man coverage here, man coverage here, man coverage here, and man coverage here. So if Darius Slay flat foots on this go route, De'Ami Brown is going to be able to run right by him. And that's exactly what Jayden sees. He sees it's one high. He sees that Darius Slay is flat-footed. So he just rips that football and puts it out there. And then his guy goes and runs underneath it. I mean, you literally can't throw this ball any more perfect. Most quarterbacks probably don't even look at this as an option. They just come off of it immediately because Darius Slay is playing 10 yards off. But Jayden Daniels trusts his guy. He sees that Darius Slay is flat-footed, so he hits the top of his drop, rips it, and lets his guy go win over the top. Great ball, great catch, massive gain. Let's go. Next play here, man, and once again, Jayden Daniels just doing an outstanding job. All the Commanders are going to run here is they have a crosser here, they have a go to clear out here, and then they also have a little drag behind the crosser. And normally, Jayden would just read this. 1 here, 2 here, high to low, really simple. But what you also have is Terry McLaurin running a little sluggo. So it's literally just a slant and go, come up, fake the slant in, and then get back outside on a go route. You're trying to hit this guy with a double move, get him to bite down the slant, and then you should be wide open as long as there's no safety over the top. And what Jayden sees here is that the Eagles send pressure. And when they send pressure, he also is seeing pre-snap CJ walk down in the box to replace this guy who's going to blitz. And what's that mean? It means they only have one high safety, so you have your guy one-on-one on a double move, but you're going to have to get the ball out fast because they're sending pressure, like I said. So watch Jayden. Snap the football, looks over there, Terry gives a little double move in, and right when he does that, he sees that Quinyon Mitchell is flat-footed, looking at him. He's not running with him, so he knows if he puts that ball out there, Terry is going to be able to run right by him, and he rips that football, lets it go with pressure in his face. And once again, it's right on the money for a touchdown. I mean, there are not many quarterbacks that are going to make that throw with pressure on him like that. This is just an outstanding job, and it shows how good Jayden Daniels really is at throwing the deep ball. Boom, takes a big hit, stands in there, right on the money. Huge touchdown for the Commanders. Next play here, man, and once again, Jayden Daniels just doing Jayden Daniels stuff. This is something that probably 99% of quarterbacks in the NFL can't do right here. All the Commanders are in. They're obviously in empty. It's third down. They've got to find a way to get a first down and keep the chains moving if they want to be able to come back. And right here, all the Commanders are going to run is a deep stop on the outside, a little drift post with a little underneath in route with Terry clearing out here. And Jayden really, to me, looks like he's just reading this high to low. He looks at it. He looks one here, and then he comes here to look here. But by the time he gets there, he's getting pressure around him, mainly because they're in empty, and he has to find a way to make something happen. So you can see his eyes are on that in route. He gets the ball back like he's about to throw it, but it's not really open. So then he has to step up, buy time, get his eyes downfield, and obviously nothing's really there. He sees green grass. He takes off. And right here, it looks like he's about to get tackled. I mean, there's 3 defenders around him. The Eagles are probably going to be able to tackle him short. But what happens? Jayden is not going down. He knows they got to get that first down. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one, almost breaks another one for a touchdown, but ends up getting the Commanders inside the 10 to keep the drive alive. Just outstanding. So watch it here. Looking at his read. Likes it. Wait, not open. Feel pressure. Get up. See grass. Let's go. Stick. Looks like he's about to get tackled. There's 3 defenders around him. Nope. Squeeze through there, break another tackle, keep running, get yourself inside the 10. I mean, that is just outstanding stuff. Next play here, man, and while yes, this was a little bit lucky by the Commanders to get this guy this wide open, it's also a good job by Jayden because he has to extend the play, and if he wouldn't have extended it, he wouldn't have been able to see who was open. So right here, all the Commanders are running, speed out from Luke McCaffrey, deep out from Zach Ertz over it, and they're also getting a little in route behind everything. And Jayden Daniels is just reading this 1 to the first speed out, 2 to the deep route, and then 3 to the in. But what you're going to see happen right here is Jayden snaps the football, gets his eyes up to the speed out, doesn't like it. Deep route, doesn't like that either. Both are covered up. Comes to his in, that's not there either. So what do? Nothing's open, got to make a play. Get outside the pocket, keep your eyes downfield, and then you see your guy wide open because Darius Slay ran off the field, and he sees it, rips it, puts it right on him, doesn't make it harder than it needs to be. And it leads to the Commanders scoring a big-time touchdown, which really was when I know the Eagles started to get worried. So watch it right here. Watch Jayden's eyes. 1, not there. 2, not there. 3, not there. Get out the pocket, keep your eyes downfield. You see him, rip it on the run. Right on the money. Great job by the receiver making 2 guys miss and going and scoring a touchdown. And then, man, as we all know, the Eagles gave the Commanders one more chance with the football, and Jayden Daniels led the Commanders all the way down the field, and they got on the 10-yard line, giving themselves a good chance to score. And right here, all the Commanders are going to run is a little post towards the back of the end zone with a little dig underneath it, and Jayden Daniels just high-lows this. As you can see right here, the Eagles are in some type of cover 2 because when you look at this, look how wide these safeties are. So if safeties are ever this wide, you're probably going to get some type of cover 2, and right here, that's exactly what the Eagles are in. So Jayden Daniels sees that. He knows this post can split those safeties. All he has to do is rip it in there because the only guy that can take it away is this guy in the middle of the field, and we trust a receiver against a linebacker every day of the week. And what you're going to see happen is it leads to a touchdown. So Jayden Daniels realizes both of these guys are outside. What's that mean? Cover 2. The middle of the field is open. This is the only guy that can take that away. So he trusts it, he rips it, and puts it right on the money for a touchdown. I mean, this is such high-level football and one of the most clutch moments of a game. You cannot ask for better football than this out of a rookie. Watch it here. Get your eyes on it, and watch when he releases this ball. It's hard to see it, but the linebacker's back is turned to Jayden Daniels looking right at the receiver, and he's right in line with him. But if your receiver is even, he's leaving, especially against a linebacker. Jayden knows that, and it's a touchdown. Commanders win.